So here we at with it. I am doing something that's not that complicated, but of course, with old used vehicles, things can just be complicated. So here we have a door panel, right? So I want to get behind here in order to replace the window motor. Should probably be replacing the regulator as well, but I didn't want to pay for the regulator, so I just want to see if I can get away with replacing the motor. All right, so there's a trim piece that goes here, a little wooden trim piece. It's somewhere back there. But anyway, you take this off. These are the clips for it to be clipped into place. One of them came off and is on the trim piece, and then I don't think this is a screw or something. Maybe this is just how it clips. I forget. Maybe it was a screw there, whatever, but I did this a while ago. But you take out the little window control fake plastic piece here, because it's the same on the driver's side, except on here it's a dummy piece. So you take that out. You got a bolt in there that I already took out. That will be where the wiring will go if it was on the driver's side. And then underneath, we got a little Torx right here. And then there's also a Torx right here. And I don't think my camera can get to it, but I've been struggling getting this Torx out because it is rounded. So I said, hey, I'll deal with it later. This was like a month ago. And so now it's later. And since it's rounded, I'm gonna have no choice but to try to drill it out, because that's what we do to rounded bolts. It's so stupid. Like, this is the last thing that's holding this on. Then I can take the panel off, remove the airbag. I don't even know if that whole vapor barrier is up there, but I remove the airbag and then get to the motor and then replace the motor and plug the airbag back up so that when I turn it on to give power to it, the lights won't go, the airbag light won't come on and stuff like that. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. A rounded bolt, so stupid. All right, so here we go. This is the stupid bolt, of course, because I just drilled it out. It's rounded out, but in me drilling it and stuff, I was able to loosen it and get it pulled out. Kind of messed up inside of here for where it's supposed to go into. But it's all good. This is a drift car. It ain't supposed to be nothing fancy, but I just so happen to be driving it around every now and then until I'm able to take it to the track. So cool. So I should be able. Oh, look at that, man. Look at that, man. Can I? Okay, I forgot that. I might end up pulling a little tab piece for this. So let me put this phone down. All right, so finagle the door panel off. Just pulling up on this top area and stuff. Make sure to detach this cable that's for unlocking the door that goes into the door handle. So when you pull it out, pulls this, and then that unlocks it, all that other stuff. But yep, I forgot that since I'm not changing the window regulator, I don't need to remove the airbag right here. Should just need to change this motor. So what we got? 1, 2, 3. Is that it? 3 screws? I guess so. Unclip it, of course. But yeah. Let me go get this off. So yeah, I figured that shit might as well show me doing it. That's all the other people do. We got this one. Oh man. Recording and working at the same time. Get that off. Whoops. Oh wait, I should probably take this out. How does this get removed? So I'm blown. I just put everything back. This is the old one. I took the old one out, and then I had tested it without it being in here, and the motor moves completely fine. And then testing my new one, of course, new one works fine being out by itself. But once it's in here, it's not working. which means that it is the window regulator. And so I gotta stop being a cheapo and go order one of those, and then proceed to take off the airbag and move this down and all that other stuff. Same thing I did for the driver's side, but I was just trying to see if I could get lucky. But I do have a motor, an extra motor now, that may possibly be used on the rear. I'll have to see, because all the windows in here don't work. But let me order this regulator, then be back on this video whenever that happens. Of course, I thought I hit record, but I didn't. But yeah, I was wondering why the regulator was going down, the part was going down over here and it wasn't going down over here. But that's because I forgot about the bolt that's holding the glass to the regulator. So I moved it down manually enough for me to have space to access it. But this side, it was just off. So once I get this out, I can then wiggle this glass out and then proceed to hopefully and finally get out this old regulator. And I don't know what I'm gonna do if I only got one of these. That's also about to prove another problem. Hopefully it's down in here. Can't really see with the phone, but I'm gonna figure something out. Man. All right, so got the clip out that's attached to the window. Well, the screw and the clip that's attached to the window. This one was not in place, but fortunately, this little regulator kit that I got from eBay has some. Look at that. New clips and the hardware to hold it in. So I'm gonna have to get this off and put the new ones on there, that I'm good on hardware. And now I'm just getting the regulator out. I'm trying to make sure the glass has to fall straight down and not really be SOL, but I'm just folding this all downward through here. And then like the left side was up, so I folded it down. I mean, the right side was up over here and I folded it down to the left. And then I'm gonna get it up out of here. Yeah, but it's at the bottom of the stuff. Look at that. Showing out of here. So, okay, my next question for myself is this receiving end for the bolt. How do I get this out of this clip right here and on this side so that I can put these on with the hardware? Because is it pushing? It doesn't feel like it's pushing from the back. I need my fingers a little too fat. But let me figure out this now. Okay, so got one clip out. I essentially just destroyed it more, broke it apart even more until this center receiving piece came out. And I was trying to use my pick to like pick it out, but that wasn't working. And I can see that I can get some movement out of it. But when that still wasn't working, I just grabbed these and was picking around the edge, like just grabbing and bending and stuff until it broke apart enough that this receiving piece on the inside fell out. So of course there's probably some proper way to do it. BMW techs back in the day was doing it the right way, but I'm not that. And this car isn't being restored. It's going to be a tool, so it's whatever, man. Glass is luxury for a track car anyway. So all right, let's get this up one off. Oh, crazy, this piece just fell out. Well, all right, let me get this out and then put in the new holding clips. Okay, so got this clip in. I was a little hasty in putting this receiving end into the clip early, because how the heck I'm gonna get into the door? So I'm gonna have to get this second one out of here. But since once they're in there, they're kind of hard to get out of there. So what I was doing was wedging these two picks inside of here in order to spread out these holding pieces enough for me to pop it out from the other side of my finger. But right when I got it, I had dropped the pick in a weird way and my hand was close to the ground, and then the pick freaking stabbed my hand. Like, how, what's the chances that I would drop this and the pick stood up and my hand went, like, come on, son. Everything is rigged up dangerously to test it. Airbag on, motor connected, so I ain't getting no airbag light. That's why this on, but regulator is regulating. Yeah, fit this joint back in there now. Reserve. Okay, so this side is definitely not going as smoothly as the other side. I have this in here crudely. So these 5 bolts to hold the regulator up from, you know, this side, I have them in, but I feel like everything's not aligned right, and I still don't have the glass into these holders for it to go up and down correctly. And I'm just working on the fitment, so need to hurry up because I gotta go to work and it might rain. But yeah, working on it. All right, a little more progress. I remember last time I was struggling in this area too to get this bolt in this clip. Like, there's a squirrel in the tree up there that is like biting little nuts or whatever, and he's just spitting them out and they just fall on the car. Like, that's crazy. Like, bro, one of them guys just hit me. Why is he doing that? But yeah, I got this one in. I'm gonna try to snake the motor in right here because something is up. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to loosen this and move this because something is a little off. But try to get that in so I can move this side up a little bit to get this clip in and proceed to button everything back up. I don't know what the F is going on, but I think the little female end to this clip thing is just not threading correctly. I've been threading this bolt in and it's still loose, so I'm about to just say F it, because I mean, this side's a little better, but I don't know, man. It's whatever. I'm not about to wait to try to order another one of these little ends. It is what it is. Like, old cars suck. I'm gonna just button this back up, get this door panel on, and it is what it is. Let me test it a few times. Like, whoops. I mean, it's working. Like, I guess I might fiddle around with it, try a few more turns. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so this is day next, and still the same problem. Unfortunately, the little female receiving end for this bolt that goes inside this yellow clip is not allowing this bolt to tighten correctly. Maybe the threads on that inner piece is just all wonky and messed up. So no matter how many times I hit it with the power tool, it just won't tighten anymore. And then this side is a little the same way too, but better. But I mean, it's going up, it's going down. It ain't right, it's a little rickety, but I'm spending too much time on this. So I'm finna put this door panel back on and be done with this. And then maybe next year I'll do the rears. But yeah, that's how it goes. Trying to figure out how to do this without having the proper hardware in pieces for every little thing. But yeah. And finished product, kind of, sort of. Gotta find out where the little holder piece goes right here, because I forgot where I put it. And of course, don't remember where the hardware goes. Well, where the hardware is, that goes the 2 like torches right here, and then there's one that goes there. I got one under here, and then there's supposed to be another one right there. So 1, 2, I put some replacement bolt in here, but I got 4 pieces of hardware missing. Hardware is always a difficult thing to keep track of and to get and to order, because even individual piece of hardware is expensive, and who wants to pay for all that? But it is what it is. I'm sick of this. Hopefully next time I'll be taking out the secondary air pump in preparation for one day getting headers, doing real aftermarket performance stuff, which is really going to matter. And then hopefully after the headers, I can get the ECU and then the diff. Yeah, then slide that hole. And then some other little maintenance things, bushings and stuff for the rear end. But, you know, slow and steady, get this thing together. All right.